So the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines bravery as the quality or state of having or showing mental or moral strength to face danger, fear, or difficulty. For me, after reading that definition, I believe that my brother fully embodies what it means to be brave. Now, think about somebody who you think perfectly exemplifies that definition that I just told you. So in the 7th grade, my brother received a full ride scholarship to any university in the state of Florida. And instead of doing that, he actually gave up that scholarship to a young boy who would have not otherwise had the chance to go to college. Instead, he spent 3.5 months in Marine Corps hell. My brother, before I go on, I know this picture is extremely blurry. I'm going to give you a background on this. My mom really wanted to see pictures of my brother while he was in boot camp because that's her only son, it's her baby, the favorite child. And so she would zoom into any picture that was coming out of Paris Island, which is where they go, their depot where they go out here. She would zoom into any picture, and she just so happened to do a great job and found my brother right there. So it is extremely blurry, but he enlisted in the Marine Corps in August 2014, directly after graduating high school. He'd been graduated for 2 months, but he was in the delayed entry program, so he had actually been sworn into the military 4 months prior to graduating from high school. It was here that my young brother, at the ripe age of 17 actually, because he had turned 17 and then, or he had turned 17 right before he graduated, and he had to get emancipated so he could join the military. But so at 17 years old, my brother went into Marine boot camp, and it was here that he became a warrior. It was here that he learned honor, courage, and commitment. My brother ran at least 5 miles a day. He faced several rounds of the gas chamber. He jumped into freezing cold water with an extra 50 pounds added to his back, and he had to take it off completely underwater. Everything attached to him, all of his combat stuff that he had on, had to take it off underwater. He was yelled at. He was beat up, he was spit on, he actually got his ear knocked off, and they had to sew it completely back on by a gun. Not like shooting it, but the gun was, he had it wrong and it hit him in the ear, so he got his whole entire bottom of his ear knocked off. Thankfully though, through his perseverance and take charge attitude, my brother did graduate boot camp as squad leader. And he was actually in charge of the barracks in which they lived. I think this is just because he was so loud and he just yelled at everyone all the time. But so that's my brother on his graduation. We all got shirts made with his face on them, and he hated every single one of them. But they were great. And you can't tell, but in the picture actually that he was in his boot camp graduation picture, you can see that his ear is still like completely just mauled and not very nice. So after graduating boot camp, my brother came home and worked as a recruiter's assistant for the local recruiting office. He helped other young women and men achieve their goals of becoming a United States Marine. He then got orders to go to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and he went on to become a radio technician, where he would just work on different kinds of radios and different electrical stuff to send overseas to our troops. He then got promoted to Lance Corporal, but he did not stop there. So my brother wanted to be a part of something more, so he actually does unconventional warfare training now. This is where my brother goes to unnamed places all over the United States, and he acts as a prisoner of war. He sleeps outside for weeks, up to months at a time. They give them only MREs to eat, which are meal ready to eat. They're not good at all. He's not allowed to talk to anyone from the civilian world, so he actually has to act like a prisoner of war. They shoot at him with these things called like sugar pellets, which is like pretty much fake bullets that can't actually hurt you or anything. But so he literally goes and he acts as a prisoner of war to help. And so after getting promoted to Lance Corporal, he was actually promoted to Corporal, which is what this is right here. That's my mom over there. And now my brother is a sergeant. My brother does all of this so we don't have to. His dedication, his hard work got him noticed, and now he actually runs a squadron that deals with depression and PTSD for veterans in active duty. My brother may have started out as just a young boy, but through the Marine Corps, my brother is now one of the few, one of the proud. My brother is a Marine, and I am so honored to be called his sister. So I'm actually videoing this right now, just so you guys know. He's gonna watch this because I actually haven't seen him. He came for my wedding. I hadn't seen him for like 4 years prior to that. So congratulations on all your hard work, brother, and oorah.